describing, you know. John was describing it in that same book. It's a white horse, you know, coming back on the white. We know the Lord ain't gonna come back on the white horse, you know. What?
What verse are you at?
Verse 9. End of verse 9.
Literally not hard, guys. Literally not hard.
You said 15?
Revelations 9.
No, Revelation 9 is what verse?
Was that 19? Yeah.
Oh, 19? Okay, alright. Can you get Ezekiel 28? Got it.
What, the top?
No, 7 and 9.
I better finish.
Hey, your phone died.
Oh, so I'm not dead yet.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 7. It says, Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers upon thee.
You know what? Start from get to that chapter. Build up the story.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 1. And it says, the word of the Lord came unto me again, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God.
Now the Prince of Tyrus represents Edom. Edomites. Alright? And Esau, they think they're God, man. They accept themselves like they're God. And to see them to think that God looks like them, God and the Son looks like them. They see they want to make them think that that they're God's people. Okay, go ahead.
And it says, I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man. So Esau sits in the midst of nations, and he sits in the clouds. That's what he's telling you. He sits in the midst of Esau and heaven. And it says, in the midst of seas, yet thou art a man and not God.
Right, the Lord's about to show him he's a man and not God, man.
Like Pharaoh had to be shown that he was a man.
Right.
You know, by not being able to do nothing against the plagues. You know?
Right, and that's go ahead.
And it says, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God.
Right, they think they're the Most High, you know. And what makes them think they're the Most High? Their power to sword, man. How they have that power to deceive, how they have that power to conquer nations, all their riches, man. They think that no one can stop them, man. Alright? But Yahweh Shai, our Lord's gonna stop them. Yahweh Shai, our Lord's gonna take down the kingdom. Destroy what they want out. The Lord's gonna show them that they're just a man, not a God, man.
That's right.
Alright? Because the world, like it says, the Romans are waiting for the true manifestations of the sons of God.
That's right.
And that's us. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
The elect, man. Alright, go ahead.
And it says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
Right, yeah, because the Lord gave you that wisdom to become wiser than Daniel. The things that you know is the Lord, you revealed it onto you, man.
Right, like the Lord said he created the smith. You know, it ain't Esau either. It's, you know, it's the Lord. Go ahead, you can walk through. Go ahead.
Precept to back that up. Well, that's like, it's in Psalm 19, or Psalm 9, verse 19. Yeah, Psalm 9 and 19 reads, Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men.
Nice precept, huh?
Good precept right there.
That's a lot.
Psalms 9 and 13?
Psalm 9 and 19, 20.
Water, bro. Read that one more time.
Yeah, gonna read. Psalm 9, 19 reads, Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight.
Right, because these heathens, they think that you know the Lord hasn't shown His power yet.
Right.
They think they got it.
Yep.
You know, they think they got it all controlled, especially with Esau, man.
Yeah.
All right, but the Lord's about to arise. He's about to show His power.
That's
All
right.
like it says, real quick, in Sirach 36 and
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, huh? Yep.
Sirach 36 and 2. And send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Right, and the Lord's about to send His fear, man, by bringing His Son. All right, and releasing those missiles upon Esau's kingdom, man.
Make an example out of this thing.
Yep, by destroying this people. That's going to put all nations in fear. How this great Babylon that took so long for it to be built up by the blood of the Israelites,
right.
got destroyed within 1 hour, man.
That's right. You go walk through. Come on.
It's just like
Sorry.
Egypt. All the nations were the Lord did in Egypt.
Right.
It was in fear.
And what the Lord's about to do now is going to be greater than what we did.
They're going to be in permanent fear of us.
Go ahead, bro. Brother.
Finish that off. It's like in Psalm 9 and 20. It says, "Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men."
Find
Allah.
out, man.
They're going to know. They're going to learn the hard way, man.
Mainly Esau, Edom. Because he's that one with that pride, man. You know, these other nations, they pray to a God. They believe there's somebody higher than them.
Yep.
But now Esau, Edom.
You can hear the God, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because Ishmael, Elon, they all, they pray to God.
They even bend down and
Yeah, you know.
praying every day.
They have enough sense to know that there is a God. But the scriptures say that Esau's a fool because he believes that there is no God.
Esau is satanic, man.
Yeah.
The highest holiday saying is his birthday, because they worship him as God. Ezekiel 28:4, with thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and thou hast gotten thee gold and silver into thy treasures. So it says,
But that's all by the Lord.
All
The
the
Lord's giving them that.
all the riches. They got a lot of riches that really belong to ours, man.
Yeah.
Look what they did the pyramid in San Francisco. They have that statue, the man Golden Gate Bridge. You know that how they took all the gold from California. Who do you think got that gold, man? The elites. All the real gold and silver. They have it stored up in their storehouses, man. But all that's gonna be given onto us.
Right, the Lord said all the gold is mine. That's the scriptures, man. So it's all the Lord's, man. And the scripture said that the earth was created for our sakes. Go ahead.
Wait, can't get bring that up. Can't get Isaiah 23. You know what? Isaiah 23 and 17. It shall come to pass after the end of 70 years that the Lord will visit Tyre, and she shall turn to her hire, and shall commit fornication with all the kingdoms of the world upon the face of the earth. And her merchandise and her hire shall be holiness to the Lord. It shall be not treasured nor laid up. Because right now, all the riches are treasured, they're laid up. Esau got them in their storehouses. It says, for her merchandise shall be for them that dwell before the Lord. And that's us, the elect. Okay? To eat selfishly and for durable clothing. Alright, so at the end of the day, we're gonna get all those riches, man. They're just keeping it safe for us.
That's right, huh? Go ahead.
You got a precept?
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18. I'll start at 15. It says, the merchants of these things, which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off.
And that's these other nations.
Yeah.
All right, they got rich off America because this place has a lot of things imported by these other nations.
Pretty much
in China.
everything.
That's why, in the scriptures, they're compared to the ancient city, Tyre.
Right.
All right. It says,
Right.
Imports.
My Bible printed in China.
Wow.
it says, the merchants of these things, which were made rich by her.
So a lot of your clothing, a lot of like Nike shoes, Apple, all that imprinted from China, because what Esau does is that they're cheap and they want to save their money. Like Mr. Krabs, they'll do anything to get rich, right? To keep their money, to keep getting rich. So what they do, they have the Chinamen cheap labor build all their clothes and all their merchandise, and they have that shipped over here. And that's how these other nations got rich off America. All right, go ahead.
It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing.
And they're not gonna weep and wail because all the kids, all the beautiful people here died. They're gonna weep more because they're gonna make no more money, man. Because they got rich off this place, man. That's why they're really gonna weep and mourn. Go ahead.
Mine is printed in Netherlands.
It says,
Never in America, man. Go ahead.
and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and,
Riches. Right, go ahead.
and scarlet and decked with gold.
Yeah, you got a lot of these people. I remember on the phone, I was talking to T-Mobile, and I called like in the middle of the night, at 3 a.m. And I talked to someone in Europe, and we just, we were talking about, he's like, I want to come to America, man. I want to come to LA. Man, I mean, stay over there in Europe, man. You're better over there. You don't want to come here. Ain't nothing. There's no beautiful place. But the reason why we want to come here because they see all the lights, to see what they see on TV, man.
Glamour and
All
shit.
those lights, yeah.
You know?
Every time you talk to a tech person, they never hear, man.
Yeah, they always see it.
Yeah, Philippines or some shit, Singapore. Huh?
Go ahead.
It says, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour, so great riches has come to naught.
1 hour. What's going to cause that? Those great riches come to naught. Those missiles.
That's right, huh?
Because it doesn't take days or an hour, 3 hours for missiles from Russia or China to hit this place. It takes what, like 30, 20 minutes?
Yep.
You know? And the Lord's going to have it all at once. All these missiles are just, it's going to literally turn into a nuclear war like it says in Isaiah the 9th chapter.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to shoot missiles and then, who knows, they're going to try to negotiate, but then the Spirit of the Lord is going to be upon them not to stop those missiles, man. Just to push that button, because the Lord is going to use these nations against this place, man, to destroy this place. All right? That's why it says, when we brought out Jeremiah, all the archers, every nation, even America's allies, something's going to happen that's going to turn America's allies against this place. Where they're going to say, fuck it, just shoot the missiles, just destroy this place.
That's right, huh?
You know, shoot everything we got. Don't spare nothing. It's a nuclear war. We might as well, because it's not just all these nations gonna shoot missiles on America. America's gonna shoot missiles back, man. It's gonna be nuclear war for a reason. All right.
Yeah.
It says, for in 1 hour, so great riches has come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off.
Yep. Like what you got, the ports and all that. You know, they're not. We can't bring our goodies to America, man. Because it's hit with missiles.
Yes.
You know, ports are destroyed, everything. This place, how great it is, it's literally gonna be a flat desert. All right.
According to Malachi, there's not going to be no one inhabited. Right?
According to Isaiah, according to Revelation,
Arabian shall not be surtaken.
Job 20 and 28, the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. With the merchandise, shipping, all of those things are going to be destroyed. The day is when the Lord of peace still believing the missiles. And so Ezekiel 28 and verse 5, and by the great wisdom and by thy traffic.
Yeah, traffic goes into business, like your like Wall Street and all that. All right, go ahead. I mean, Wall Street, stock market, stuff like that. Go ahead.
By thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches.
Yeah, your heart got lifted up because of your mind got lifted up because of your riches, man. You got all the riches in the world. Now you think that money is boring. This money, you have all the riches. It's boring to you. Now you want control of the people, man, and that's what you're heading towards. That's what you're gonna try to achieve. All right, go ahead.
And it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God. Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee.
These strangers represent the other nations, like Russia, China, Iran. Okay, go ahead.
And it says, upon thee the terrible of the nations.
Terrible of the nations. Go ahead.
And they shall draw their sword against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness.
Yeah, because these nations that are seen as weak, they said that America has become what? About become as weak as we. But what made them like that? Because they have the missiles, they have the capability, they have the power to fight against this place. And they see this place going down. They see what's going on in the White House, how Biden was people.
Right, they have the capabilities, or if they don't have the capabilities, they're in league with someone that does. They have a bigger nation, a stronger nation backing them.
An example was Syria. All right, America and the West couldn't do what they wanted
did in
to Syria.
other regions.
Yeah,
They couldn't just go into Syria like that.
take a side out like they did with Gaddafi.
And guess what? They ain't gonna be able to do Iran like that.
Nope, because what happened? Just like how Russia protected Syria, Russia's gonna protect
Guard.
be a guard onto Iran.
Persia,
These other nations, man.
That's right, man.
Because eventually the bully gets knocked out, man.
That's it.
Eventually, if you're a bully, you're bullying a lot of people. Someone's gonna be fed up with that shit. They're gonna stand up and knock you out, man. That's what's getting ready to happen to America. It's supposed to be knocked out.
That's right. Go ahead.
It
Start
says,
ending it.
they shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas.
Right, your soldiers, like it says in Jeremiah 50, your soldiers gonna be destroyed in the streets. Wars. All right, you're gonna get this place is gonna be invaded. You're gonna get hit with missiles. All right, it's gonna be showing that you're just a man, that you're not God.
That's right.
This nation don't fear you no more. They see the downfall of America. And that's why China's getting ready, because they're thinking that they're gonna be the next one. All right.
Because nobody believes that, man. Nobody believes that but y'all, man. All right, we're the next one. We're the next one.
Read 2nd Ezra 16. We'll be on to the Asia, man.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And it says, wilt thou yet say before him that slayed thee, I am God, but thou shalt be a man.
Right. And you're not going to be able to tell these other nations, I'm a God, don't touch me. You're going to be known that you're just a man. So you're going to get judged, man.
Yeah.
These nations are not going to be afraid. They're not afraid of you no more. Get that in Isaiah?
And we're not afraid of you, man.
Point.
There's Isaiah 14 and 9. It says, hell from beneath is moved out for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stir up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
And the dead represents these other nations. Go ahead.
It says, it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Right, like read Joel 3 when it says,
that's right.
stop putting your money into
Agriculture.
like turn your sickles into swords and swords or spears.
Yep.
Basically, your gardening tools.
Prepare war, basically.
Prepare for war, man.
Prepare
Stop
for
spending
war.
money on your
Right.
agriculture, your infrastructure,
Right.
making your economy, but spend more money on your military, man.
Right. Prepare
And
war.
one of my students, he just came from Iran, and I was asking, hey, how's it like over there? Like, it's hard, man. Like, all the money that our government's spending it on the military. I'm like, oh, really? I wonder why. You know?
The hell she doing, man?
And America's so busy trying to fix the economy that these other nations are catching up military-wise.
That dumbass woman's about to walk behind brothers, man. What's wrong with you, man? We're gonna focus. But I mean, a women really don't have it all figured out, man.
Because mine, the private
Nah, man, fuck them, bro. Fuck them. If they get hit by a car, let them get hit by a fucking car.
All right, go ahead.
It says, even all the chief ones of the earth, it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. And they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
You're seeing that now, man, because these nations are not afraid of America no more. That's why they're talking this shit. You know, like recently you had one of the China said, let us meet in the air after one of the Navy of America said they have weapons that's going to scare China. And they said, all right, let us meet in the air.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke.
All right, they would have said that years ago when America bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They wouldn't be saying that, man.
Silent.
But now they see America falling. They don't have that power like they used to have.
Right,
and that's why they're making all these bold statements. That's why they're getting ready for war, man. All right.
Is that it?
All they shall speak and say, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we? art thou become like unto us.
Right, now they have the same capabilities, man. You know, so it's going to be a big showdown, and we know that Yahweh Shai is going to win this war. Okay, Yahweh Shai is going to come, and he's going to have many crowns, symbolic of him taking everybody down. Fuck you all.
In the midst of their fighting, Yahweh Shai's gonna return, man.
Right.
That's when they're gonna stop fighting each other. They're gonna join forces, and they're gonna try to fight the Lord, and they're gonna lose miserably, and they're gonna be subdued and put in chains. Starting with you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you Machiavellians, you wicked elites. Just naming a few names what I know, but
Let's end it on this one. Go ahead.
Revelation 17 and 14. And these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them.
who's the Lamb? Yahweh Shai. Alright? They're gonna make war with the Lamb, they're gonna make war with Yahweh Shai, but
That's
Yahweh
right.
Shai is gonna defeat them. You can read 2nd Ezra 13. Alright, go ahead.
And it says, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings.
And he's about to show that, man. Alright? Yahweh Shai coming to conquer the world, man. Take back what's his. And he ain't gonna do that nicely. He's gonna do it by force. He's gonna do it by war, man.
Yeah.
Alright, these nations, we have nothing but to fight against the Lord. Even if you don't want to, even if you're too scared to, the Lord's gonna give you the spirit to fight his son.
There's fight. That's right.
Alright, and you're gonna lose miserably.
That's right.
Alright? That's why it says mighty men are gonna cry there bitterly. Zephaniah 1 and 14, man. Go ahead.
And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful.
And that's what we fight for, to be a part of, the elect, man. That's what we hope to be a part of. Alright? We hope to be alongside with Yahweh Shai, taking these nations down, man.
That's right.
Putting these nations in subjection. Put them in chains. Don't think that they're gonna just willingly give themselves up to slavery, man. You're still gonna have them try to fight and try
They ain't gonna be
to fight, you know, but they ain't gonna do nothing against us. Like it says in 2nd Ezra 2 and 28, the heathen shall envy thee, but they should not be able to do nothing against thee. You know?
That day is gonna be dope, bro. Lord willing, Lord beam his men up. We're gonna come down looking like super action figures. You know, getting ready to take over the whole
We're
world.
gonna be looking better than anybody ever seen on
We're
the
looking
movie
like
or
God.
anything.
We're gonna be gods.
Yeah, we're gonna be the real sons of Yahweh.
So with that, hopefully you brothers are edified. Lord willing, we're out here next week. We want to give all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh. Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Rakata Yahweh. Rakata Yahweh. Rakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to hopeful like the brothers that are out in the highways. Shalom.